Call the meeting to order. It's the 11th of June at 10:01 a.m. Ask that you please stand for a moment of silent meditation and remain standing for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Diane.
This morning we have 9 exonerations, $3,295.52 for tax years 2011, 12, and 13. And there's one correction, a ticket number 304004. Fiduciary orders as of June 11, there are no minutes. Vouchers, General County Fund, $103,813.17. General County Fund with purchasing card, $30,468.77. Coal Severance Fund, $15,190.94. Camp Muffley, $13,268.04. Chestnut Ridge Park, $10,363.32. Mason-Dixon Park, $51.89. Assessor's Valuation Fund, $349.15. Magistrate Court Fund, $53.50. 911 cash, $5,120.18. For a total of $178,678.96. And I have 20 budget revisions because it's the end of the year. I'll just read by department.
Okay.
And these are in-house budget revisions for the County Commission, County Clerk, Circuit Clerk, Assessor, Courthouse, other buildings, data processing, rehab of properties, youth services, 911, litter control, Mason-Dixon Park, 4-H camp, teen court, and coal severance fund, social services, Bartlett House. This one does require state audit approval. We can do it one motion. Chestnut Ridge Park, and this is also state revision for Youth Services Center.
Move for approval.
I'll second it. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Anything else?
I just want to see your look.
Renetta.
Couple items for reimbursement today. First is a Governor's Community Participation Grant Program for Arts Monongalia for $1,783.92. Day Report Center for May 2014, $23,768.35. And the DUI grant for May of 2014, $5,318.77.
Move for reimbursement of the grants.
I'll second it. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Can we move on to it's not 10:15 yet, for the public hearing, the letter from the auditor?
Yes, this is just a letter verifying that the commission has the funds to allow for the increases for elected officials. All the statements have been signed by the elected officials. When we do the budget revisions in July, we'll be including the increase in each elected official's budget. And at that time, we need to send a copy of the letters that you've all agreed to accept it.
But everybody has signed?
Yes. Carrie has those.
Okay.
Okay.
We just need to acknowledge it, correct? We don't need to move.
Yeah, that's just for your information that we're approved. And we've received from the State Auditor's Office the report on applying agreed upon procedures for magistrate court for the period ending December 31st, 2012. And that's all I have.
Okay. Unfinished business.
You can tell when it's close to when it's summertime.
New business? Well, let's move, report from the county commissioner.
Well, I guess Eldon does.
Eldon doesn't have anything to say.
Eldon doesn't have anything to say. I'll talk. A couple things. I was fortunate to attend on behalf of the other county commissioners is Try This Conference, which is basically is a wellness conference that over 375 people had attended. And usually I'm not too thrilled about attending things like that. But actually, I have to say I was quite excited because what it was not people making complaints, but everyone getting together saying, how can we come up with solutions to making us a healthier place to live in? And what I am going to propose to the other commissioners, and I've already talked with Jenny Celine, the mayor of Morgantown, that we offer a Monongalia County Wellness Conference for a one-day program. And basically, it would be a partnership of bringing people together in the community, members, the park system, and people involved in wellness programs to see what we have and what we can do better. I just was amazed at what some of the things that will be done in other communities, and also the concern I have is, and I think this number is going to be coming out next week, $4.3 billion is spent on 4 concerns in wellness. 2 of them are obesity, diabetes, and that's spent yearly that we, are on things that could be changed just on personal decisions. And I was just really pleased, and I hope that, we can try and put this together in the fall. And I really think it's something that everyone would benefit from, Monongalia County. We're also in the process of writing some mini grants for some community areas. So I just want to say, I want to thank you for attending that. I think that was a really exceptional conference. The other thing I want to say is I do want to congratulate Mayor Johnson for getting elected in Westover. I'm very pleased with, as he walked, you say his name 3 times, and yeah. But see, he didn't even know, yeah. I want to congratulate you, Mayor, for getting elected. And I do want to say that, considering what he had to go through and is going through with some, from what I've seen, very questionable charges, which I believe are politically motivated, I believe Mayor Johnson really represents the community in Westover, similar to our visions in the county commission of moving that community in this county forward. And I also want to say publicly that I'm looking forward now to even stronger support in moving towards the annexation issues and move this community forward. So again, congratulations, Mayor. And that is it.
I would just echo the congratulations, Mayor. The other thing, Holly's with us, superintendent at Chestnut Ridge Park, and I'd made a comment previously, but I want to make it again because I also want to make a comment about Camp Muffley. But I certainly want to commend you on your spring kickoff. The activity certainly was well organized and presented, but I think one of the things that was equally important is that you got that communicated out to the public, what was going on. And sometimes what happens is that activities are put on, they're very successful and involve people, but it never gets communicated so that people don't know what has happened or what's available. And one of the things we're striving to do with the parks is to get it communicated to the people that these parks are public. They don't belong to any individual, and they're for the use of the people of Monongalia County. It's their tax dollars that keep them operating. And also, Jambi, if you'll just carry it back to Becca Fint Clark.
Yes.
Yeah, on the 4-H program. It got a lot of publicity, and I think one of the things that's very significant there in view of some allegations are made about the park and the changeover and everything else is that the enrollment in the 4-H programs there has almost doubled in 2 years or less. And I would think that has a lot to do with the management of that park now, that it has more than a single purpose. And I think she's deserving, too, of some congratulations for that. And I think we're on the move with 2 of our parks, and I don't think Mason-Dixon is far behind. So I just wanted to make that comment. Reports from elected officials and department supervisors. Mr. Music, our assessor. Anything? Jane? Mayor, do you have anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you both for your kind words and let you know that I'm going to hopefully be around for 2 more years, and I'm glad that you're looking forward to it, because we're coming. Thank you.
Diane, anything else? Bobby? Renetta? Holly, you have anything?
I just want to thank you guys for all your support. The spring fling, it wouldn't have been possible if we didn't have the county's support and everything, so I just thank you guys.
Tammy?
Not this time.
Not at this time. Ben?
Nope.
Janet? I'm trying to get some comments there.
We got all the media
Channel
here too
12.
today.
Yeah,
Yeah,
WAKR.
3 minutes to kill.
Okay, comments from the public.
Officer, anything?
No comments from the public. At 1 o'clock, we are going to have a public display of the mobile command unit, the new unit that was purchased and bought 911 has, and it'll be down in the parking lot of the sheriff's department. I understand it's an impressive vehicle. I haven't seen it yet, but the old one was given to the ham radio operators, so it went to help out in an emergency situation. Hopefully we'll never have to use them, but I understand that there's already been some requests to use the new one from other areas, other counties. I guess they want to see what it's like if it's new, see how functional it is. But if you're around, you might want to check that out and look it over. And yes, Jim.
Since you have a little extra time, July, since Ben's here, and even the radio, we are doing our tire day, our tire
okay.
amnesty day, July the 12th, from 8 to 3 at Sam's Club. And we are doing some paid advertising also through your kindness. And but just to get that word out here now, it'll be 8 to 3 at Sam's, and we're taking tires on the rims, and of course it's free.
I do have a question to you.
Yes, sir.
The 3 parks, do we have a place on our website or anything that like promotes the different things? Or should we, is that something we're looking forward to? I mean, I don't know. I was gonna
I
ask.
have to.
Yeah.
That's something in progress right
Yeah.
now.
Great,
We
okay,
will
no,
work on
I
that,
appreciate it.
yeah.
I think that's something that sounds great, and I think, and if we start doing that, I think people will look at that, and if we could promote it and just say, here are the events that are going on, and so on, and you know, I'd rather do that because it's unbelievable. The internet is used so much more now than spending the money on paper and killing the trees. But okay, good. I appreciate that.
Okay, it's 10:15. We're scheduled for a public hearing for 2014 JAG program application for Sheriff's Department. Renetta, you just want to address what that is?
Every year, the Department of Justice allocates money. Sometimes we are combined in with the city of Morgantown. This year, we've been given our own money for the Monongalia County Sheriff's Department, $21,287. The grant application is for 13 laptop computers that will be replacing outdated computers that are currently used in the cruisers that the officers use to do their investigative work on. The public hearing comment period is part of our application requirements. So we've already actually submitted the application that was done yesterday. This is just something we have to certify that to the Department of Justice that we're completing the requirement.
Do we have anyone in the audience that wants to speak in favor of the grant? Does anyone in the audience want to speak in opposition to the grant? Being no comment, the public hearing's closed. And is there any other comments that anybody wants to make?
Wait, I have one other. I attended the Chamber of Commerce Transportation meeting for Eldon on Monday, and the one topic and only topic was consideration of what we had talked about for the county of coming up with a home rule to help pay for specific roads and how we would do that. And every candidate was there supported the bill as, you know, and the concept. And I think that's something that doesn't usually happen. They realize that we have to come up with some new funding methods and to fix our roads. And both Democrats, Republicans, and there was state senators, the House of Delegate members, and even Ken Perdue from the AFL-CIO was there in support of it. And I also want to say that it was very positive what they were talking about the Mon County Commission in moving this forward, and that other counties, they were asking hopefully we could get other counties aboard on that. And I said that we were planning to do that. But it was a very positive situation, and hopefully we will get that. We were told that they are going to look at that in the interim committees, the bill. Now, what they did warn was what we submit and what comes out 60 days later may be different, but at least there's movement towards there. And Eldon deserves a lot of credit on that, and I want to make it known that, you know, he was the leading force on this, and it looks very positive that our delegates will be supporting it.
Yeah, just one comment. In case you haven't noticed, Commissioner Callan's not here, and he's on another mission. We've sent him on a special assignment to Charleston again, so that's why he's not here. Hopefully, he'll bring back some good news. He tends to be able to come back with some positive news when he goes down there.
Yeah. And see how many fish he's coming back with.
You have something else?
Yeah, going back to the JAG application,
Yes.
I just have to reaffirm, to just read into the record, there were two certifications that had to be signed. Of course, it was submitted yesterday before the commission meeting, so Diane signed those on behalf of Bill. One is a disclosure of lobbying activities. Of course, that says that we're not going to use the federal funds to do lobbying. And the second is just authorization for myself to submit the application and to sign any documentation. So I just want to reaffirm that for the record, so you might want to make a motion to accept this.
Okay. You want to?
Oh, yeah, it's 10:08, 10:19. I moved to adjourn.
No.
Oh, I'm ready to move. Oh, I have to, okay, I sound so excited about leaving. See, it got me all confused. No, okay, I moved that. We put that in the records.
I second it. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
I tell you, we're breaking our record.
Now.
We're breaking a record of
be
20
no-
minutes,
no
19
further-
minutes and 35 seconds.
No further comment?
I move to adjourn.
I'll second it. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. We are adjourned.
Okay.